3 fishermen have been killed in an accident involving a Sea Link ferry. The Hengist collided with the French trawler just outside Boulogne harbour. The trawler sank and 5 crew members were rescued. The ferry was undamaged and nobody on board was hurt. The accident happened as the Hengist was heading for Folkestone. That's the end of this news flash from ITN. We'll have more details in News at 1.
Just before we go strolling about Britain, a quick reminder of the entertainment lined up for you this afternoon. Now, if you're a film fan, do not miss Robert Newton, Donald Sinden, Glenys Johns and The Beachcomber, about a young colonial who finds himself up to his ears in trouble on a desert island. That's at 1:30. There's drama later in the afternoon too. We've got a Scotland for Take the High Road at 3 and Australia at 3:30 for Sons and Daughters. So as you can see, we're getting about, as we're about to do now, about Britain.
Lookin, a brilliant Do-It supplement. 24 fabulous pages of things to make and do from the Do-It programme team of Sheila, Norman and Sam. Lookin also has 5-star Inspector Gadget, the A-Team, Gary Lineker and lots more. You can't do it without this week's Lookin with the big free 24-page Do-It supplement.
Ah, there you are. Glad you looked in for just a moment, because I can remind you what's on Children's ITV, starting as usual at 4 o'clock today. And to get things underway, Rainbow. But you're in for a double treat, because you can see that programme in about 10 minutes' time. Now, also lined up for you, there's Dennis and there's Emu's Wide World. Well, that's in Children's ITV starting then, but do I hear an Orm and a Cheep?
If only Cheep could fly. If only Cheep could fly. Then he a proper bird would be. In sky he'd float quite free, while all his friends go by. If Cheep could use his wings, he'd still bump into things. And have to take great care not to fall in fat cat's lair. And if he saw the crow, he quickly home would go to his favorite friend called Orm. And they're all safe and warm. They dream about another day.
Don't forget, Children's ITV at 4, and amongst the other goodies, Emu to look forward to. I do enjoy Emu and grotbags. Now, as the gentleman said to the French waiter, do you have frog's legs? You do? Well, hop over here. Time for Rainbow.
Ready, Bungle? My turn now. Ready? Here I come. 1, 2, 3, and away! Oh!
What's happening? What's occurring? What are you doing out here?
Hello, George. Hello, Zippy. Oh, hello, everybody. Bungle and I are playing leapfrog.
Leapfrog? What's leapfrog?
Oh, George, don't be so soft. Everybody knows what leapfrog is.
Well, I don't.
Well then, clever clogs, why don't you tell him what leapfrog is?
Oh, leapfrog? Ah, well, it's when you put one down and...
Oh, I'll tell you, George. Leapfrog is when you leap like a frog over another person's back. Look, I'll show you. I crouch down like this.
Yes, then I leap over the top like a frog.
Ah, Oh, yes. Well, I knew that all along. Simple pimple.
Jeffrey, do frogs really jump like that?
Oh, they certainly do, George. You see, frogs have got long, strong back legs that help them to jump about. Have a look at this.
Oh, that was good. Can we see that again?
And we saw a frog in the garden. It was hopping across the lawn, just like that frog.
Oh, you lucky thing, Bungle.
Yes, that's what gave us the idea to play leapfrog.
It's not fair. I've never seen a real frog in the garden. Never, ever.
Well, Zippy, if we all look very, very carefully, we might just see it again.
Oh, yes. Come on, Zippy. Let's start looking. Here, little froggy. Where are you?
I think he hopped off this way.
Froggy.
I knew we wouldn't find any frogs. They've all hopped off to someone else's garden, I expect. Waste of time.
Well, Bungle and Jeffrey are still looking. Perhaps they'll find a frog under a stone or something. You never know.
Oh, I know, all right. Take it from me. They won't find a sausage.
But they're not looking for sausages.
Oh, George.
Right, here we are.
You'll never guess what we've got.
A frog! Oh, goody, goody!
Oh, yeah, I knew they'd find one if they kept looking. I was just saying to George, if they keep looking, they'll find one. Hang on a minute. That's not a frog. Yeah, just a load of wriggly, fishy little things. We don't want to see those tiddlers, do we, George? We want to see a frog.
Hold on, Zippy. These are going to be frogs.
Frogs? Frogs? Don't be silly, Jeffrey. Frogs are much bigger than that, and they've got legs. And
They hop about.
Exactly. They hop about. These jiggly, wriggly things are nothing like frogs.
Well, they may not look like frogs now, Zippy, but just you wait.
Yes, Zippy, they really will be frogs. Ooh. Now, these are called tadpoles.
Tadpole.
Yes. Now, you see, when baby frogs are first born in ponds like this, they don't look anything like a big frog. They're just tiny little eggs, white dots covered in jelly. That's called frog spawn. And the eggs hatch into tadpoles. Like these.
What happens then?
Well, as they grow bigger, they start to grow 2 back legs.
And then 2 front legs start to grow.
Yes, and their tail disappears.
Oh, look, and the tadpole has turned into a little frog. Oh, isn't that clever, Zippy?
Yes, it is very clever, but where did you get these tadpoles from, Jeffrey?
I got them from Mrs. Smith's pond in her back garden. Now, after we had a good look at them, Zippy, we must take them all back.
I like these little tadpoles. I am going to sit here and wait for them to turn into frogs.
No, George, you can't do that. No, it takes a long time for a tadpole to grow legs and lose its tail. But after some time, you'll be able to see lots of little frogs in Mrs. Smith's pond.
Ooh.
I'm going to count how many tadpoles there are. 1, 2...
Down by the pool, sitting on a log, there you'll find Mr. Frog. There he sits all day long, likes to sing his froggy song. Long ago, a wizard from